The design concept was this great synergy between the rationality and sensibility of Asian design that wanted to highlight the quality and the professionalism of the restaurant, but then also touching on and integrating the playfulness and the fun that is Light Years at its core. My name is Will Rathgaber. I am the director at Studio Plenty, and I was the lead designer for Light Years Byron Bay. Byron Bay is the most eastern point of Australia. We have beautiful beaches, legendary surf, incredible weather, and a lifestyle to match. Light Years is located in Johnson Lane, which is at the south end of the commercial district. As you enter the restaurant, you're greeted by the bar as a centerpiece, surrounded by 3 distinct dining spaces. And it was really important in the design of Light Years Byron Bay that each of these dining spaces felt like a breakdown of the larger space. We have a private dining room to the left of the entry. We have a main dining space in front of the bar, and then we have a third dining space, which is really supposed to be a departure from these other dining spaces to create a unique experience for the patron for times to come. Behind the bar is the kitchen, back of house, and washroom. The washroom was intended to be a sanctuary from the restaurant, draped in terracotta, lowly lit, and a calming space. We really wanted people to experience Light Years Byron Bay as a full embodiment of Light Years the brand and personality. The space itself is designed to be quite rational and orderly, but also fun, bubbly, and relaxed, much like the intended experience of a beach club. Throughout the venue, you'll notice quite a lot of pinkish hues, pink renders, terracotta tiles, billeted corners, soft edges, curves, and lighter tones. And this really reflects what the personality is that we're trying to convey. At Studio Plenty, we found that it was imperative on this project to incorporate as much local collaboration as possible. We were lucky enough to team up with Sarah Ellison, who developed a complete custom furniture package for the restaurant, and Studio of the Sun, who completed 2 fabulous artworks for the space. Both collaborations were based in the Northern Rivers, and we found them to be critical in the final aesthetic of Light Years Byron Bay. Light Years is open for lunch and dinner, so at night we had to consider the artificial light concept. Essentially, the concept was to provide focused light over dining spaces and paired with ambient and scenic lighting throughout the restaurant in the form of helmet lighting. This concept gave the restaurant a lot of depth and helped to accentuate the textures and materiality throughout the restaurant. Our ethos at Studio Plenty is to make a focal point of the collaboration and the relationship between the client, the builder, and the designer. This is where we see the sweet spot for design outcomes. Of course, we can strive to achieve these through our experience as designers, but ultimately these moments of collaboration are when the special stuff comes out. And I think that's really communicated quite well at Light Years Byron Bay. Personally, I think that my favorite part of the project is the ceiling treatment to the dining rooms. This was quite a challenging constraint on the project, and something that I think is a design outcome that reflects the collaboration between the builder, the client, and the designer in a really succinct way. When I dine at Light Years, I like to start with a kingfish ceviche, followed by pork belly bao buns. Definitely go for the miso corn, and finish it off with the Wagyu rump steak.